Seen the point guard version. It's right here. Look, it's there.
The other team, my whole team left. I'm giving these niggas buckets, bro.
My subscribers never miss it. If I'm at
I would have had him.
Miami, I'm not missing travel. More than a moving pivot. Alcohol up in my liver. Pour me deuce in the bitch, I'm picky. Never too much talk.
Niggas can't handle this, bro. Niggas can't, bro. I'm too better. Yeah, you know I can't play PK without watching this background.
Hey, don't forget that picture on LinkedIn.
Look, 14, I'm dropping buckets on these niggas for the whole first quarter. One man game. Man, they gonna have to wait to see when I get these AIs involved. You say playing the nasty zone defense on me, bro? Look, my AIs really gonna do that shit. Playing the nasty zone D. See that step back? My fault. I couldn't save you, AI. I got you, bro. Crossover. I already made space. Crossover again. One more time. Do it again. Crossover again. Look at that. Big lane. I should timed it. A nigga really can't guard me. I ain't gonna quit. They gonna have to quadruple team me. Go second. Yeah, that's you. If Batman ain't fast enough to get down the lane with me, what you gonna do? Let him go. Hey, babe. Go ahead and hold this bucket. Wait. Another windmill, bro.
You're not gonna make any money for us if you keep working that slowly. Right, just stay in there and be quiet. Nice. Don't overdo it, sir. Viscount Mel, please, this way, over here. I had no idea this place even existed. Whatever you may want, you're sure to find it here.
Remember? Niggas think they good.
I cannot believe it. Somehow it's gotten even worse. 2K has been on an L spree lately. Welcome back, Blood Nation. Whatever you gotta do, make sure that like button is below, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Let's get right into the news. As you all know, man, 2K, I've been on a rampage lately because they are over and over doing horrible things. Well, let's start off with this one right here, just to give you guys a warm-up. The level 20 go-kart reward in Season 4 of 2K23 was copy and pasted from 2K22. Why? Look at the back of the go-kart. It says 2K22 on it. The back of the, it's really the small things that you can see 2K is literally not putting in nearly as much effort as they used to, and it's very annoying. Now, keep in mind, these videos doesn't mean that I hate the game. You guys know that I actually do enjoy playing through it.
I am watching bad, but
you've got to call out everything that 2K does, man. We cannot sit here and let it happen and be like, oh, I really like Season 4. Ronnie 2K, please give me my logo while I'm on my knees like a lot of these people. No, that's not what we're doing here, okay? Look, in this next one right here, you used to get 25,000 VC for playing dodgeball. In 2K20, I don't know if you guys are new to 2K, but you play this little event and it maybe took 5-10 minutes. If you won, you got 25,000 VC. That's now a word from our sponsors. If you know basketball, you can make fast money on Prize Picks. Look at this. DeMar DeRozan, 25.5-point projection. If you think it's going to score 26 or more, you hit more. If you think it's going to score 25 or less, you hit less. Then you can go down, pick whatever you want. Points, assists, turnovers. You think people's going to have a good game or a bad game. But select Curry. I think he's going to have 28 or more. More, boom. Just like that, you can make 3 times the money you put in. Yes, 3 times. And on top of that, when you put in your first deposit,
you can't guard it.
$20, they're going to give you an extra $20.
Bro, being unguardable is crazy, bro.
Literally. So $40 to play with by putting in 20. Click the link in the description to sign up. And let's get back into the video. What happened to these days? How have things changed so drastically from what we used to have in the 2K community? Speaking of that, Jumpman Germ wanted to remind you guys that in 2K15 and 16, in case you guys didn't play, Affiliations competed in Rival Day for a championship, and in that championship, you will be rewarded with a brand new part. Yeah. kidding. You might be thinking that's a joke if you didn't play 2K back in the day. For a new park, you would play against everybody else, and that was a reward, an event that happened throughout the year. Isn't that crazy? 25,000 VC for playing dodgeball. If you want to play 2K23 without spending VC, you're going to have to start from the Ice Age to now to make 25,000 VC while just playing the game without having to spend any money. There's no way from Zach. We're 4 seasons into this game, and my animation still reset every time I load up a build. Now, for me personally, this has changed.
Another one.
It still happens, but it happens less. But it's just bad, 2K. How is this happening to people, including myself, but doesn't happen as much? I want to be honest with you guys, doesn't happen as much as it used to, but still happens. Why am I loading up my game and my animation to reset? Yeah, it takes 30 seconds to change it all, but it's the little things that I don't want to load up and do when I just got on 2K23. You know what I'm saying? Now, Joey DF, this tweet got 329 likes. He said, what the F is going on with this game? Now we're making red contested whites. I guess we are removing the skill gap with shooting to ... and he added B badge plug, because you guys know in the last video we were talking about 2K did a secret the shooting, so you might be wondering, well, let's see this video. Okay, let me see it. Let's play the clip of what Joey tagged in on Twitter. This is gonna stun some of you guys. Not the greatest quality, but you guys see 3, 2, 1, bailout pass, 100% contested, and well, it goes in. White, no takeover, nothing, and you might be like, okay, that is the rarest thing I've ever seen. Well, another person sent me a clip, and well, let's check this one out. Another 100% going in. After this recent patch, after season 4, 2K has definitely changed something with the shooting. We've talked about this. A lot of people are experiencing this. If you go in my last video, it is actually insane, because usually, you get like a few comments where someone's like, oh, maybe, shooting changed, but we talked about it heavy in the last video, and just look at all these comments. I told you guys, I actually do read every single comment. That's why, especially on these news videos, I want you to tell me how you feel about what's going on in the 2K community after you watch this. Now, Jonathan says, I have a 6'1" with a 92 3-pointer using Steph Curry, blah, 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 jump shot, and since the new season, it's completely messed up my shooting, like it feels completely different, and I can't seem to make my shots anymore. Well, we have another comment from King Flash that says, they definitely messed up the shooting. I was getting at least 80% of my shots to drop, and now my shot is slower and I get full bars and miss or air ball, or the shot just stops halfway through the shooting animation. So, you might be like, okay, that's 2 comments. Well, here's another one. I was an 80% shooter in Season 2, dropped to 40% in Season 3, now I'm back up to 80. My friend, on the other hand, was a 70% shooter last season, and now shooting 20%, same build, and badges. So, a lot of people are seeing big changes in their shooting in 2K23 after Season 4, but that's not really the main point of what we were talking about in the last video. It's the fact that 2K did change shooting, but in a huge, much different way, because as we know, you're supposed to basically make every single shot as a green in 2K23, and now people are hitting way more whites than usual. Yeah, you're not hitting a white after every shot, but people are seeing much more whites go in on 2K23. So not only did they probably change something with the shooting itself, but whites are now going in way more. A 100% smothered white should never go in, not rarely, never go in on 2K23. This is a simulation of real life basketball. And yes, 100% smothers do go in real life, but there's things that 2K should have in the game that are kind of like real life and are not even close to what they're like in real life. You do not want people running down the court and being like Kevin Durant and hitting 60% covered shots every single time they come down the court, right? You would hate that. That's not how the game should be. A 100% should never go in. Now, this guy commented on the last video and had a very good point as well. He said that green or miss wasn't the issue. Inconsistent contest, jumpers being fed up for no reason, and 8,000 different release timings is. Now, that is 100% true. As we talked about before, 2K tried to combat Zins, which is completely fine with 2, 3, maybe different shot timings, but not 6,000 2K. I don't think there's a single person that can genuinely sit there with a straight face and be like, yes, it's a good thing that I have 53 different shot timings on 2K23. Like, no, it's not. Yeah, it does require some skill to be able to be like, oh, now I'm about to get a fast shot, I have to release my shot faster. But that's not something that should be a part of the skill gap. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be taking the same exact shot, and it's different. You see what I'm saying? So why, the whole point of this is, why did 2K not tell us that they changed shooting when they very, clearly did. It's so annoying that 2K does that stuff. Boy said, my shooting changed crazy. I went from 65% to 50%. And look at these people replying under that and saying the same thing. They know there's a change to shooting, 2K. When you make a huge change like that, why are you not telling the 2K community? I mean, it's actually bad, bro. It is actually really bad that you guys honestly just don't care at this point. Splash Edition, who won the $250,000 My Team tournament in 2K22, so you can't say he's bad at the game, said this right here under Joey's tweet and said, welcome to 2K23. Been dealing with this stuff for about 6 days now, man. This is a guy who is very experienced, plays the game a lot, and it is telling you there is a change to the shooting. So you can't just be like, oh, it's not, because I still shoot 55% in the rec. Guys, I want to let you know right now, a lot of rec basketball is not competitive 2K at all. If you go in by yourself or with less than 3 people, you are much, much more likely to play less than 3 people on the other team that are squatted up together. If you go in with 4, that's when you play teams. If you go in with a 92 overall or under, you play this thing called bum rec. So what I'm trying to say is a lot of it is not organized basketball. If you go in by yourself or with a friend, you're very, very unlikely to play an actual team. Yeah, you might play 2 or 3 people partied up, but what I'm saying is that's not a full 5. It's communicating, moving the floor. Try all these different jump shot speeds and try all the new shooting changes in real competitive pro-am basketball, and I promise you, you're not going to say the same thing about gameplay, okay? It definitely is annoying, especially when they change it. Not necessarily like, oh, it's so bad, I'm bad at the game now, but it's annoying that you have to get used to these things that 2K's not even telling us about. They're not even telling us that they're making changes, bro. That is annoying. Now, look, Yogi says, just so everyone is aware, 2K heavily nerfs shooting on non-shooting builds. Builds with below an 85 3-ball. Made whites go in far more, less open shots go in, and on top of that,
early payday, fee-free overdrafts, no monthly fee. Chime, the #1 most loved banking app.
not sure about everyone else, but my game has gotten crazy lag spikes nonstop, which is new. ... Sad. So over and over, you got people that are consistently playing 2K that's telling you there's a change made to the game. Now, by the way, I didn't want to, I'm not talking down on anyone that plays rec because I play rec myself. I'm just saying a lot of people give their opinions, and I can tell they don't really play high-level 2K, which is completely fine, but you got to know that there's a big difference. Like, for example, someone will comment when I play a Pro-Am game like this and like, oh, you only had 13 points and 4 assists in the third quarter. You're so bad. Like, bro, please go into competitive Pro-Am and do that. Yes, I can go into rec and have 20 points, 20 assists, and go crazy every single game. It's much different when you're playing people that know what a pick and roll is. Some people in rec, as you guys know, just how people complain about playing in rec with randoms, it's the same thing on the other team. There's no communication most of the time. Some people don't know what a pick and roll is. They don't know what a give and go is. They don't know how to box out. It's the same thing. When you get into Pro-Am versus people that really play the game, it's a much different form of basketball. You don't get to go down the court and do what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? So, once again, not talking down to anybody that plays it, but it's just crazy how so many people don't know that there's a huge difference between playing by yourself in rec, which means you're not playing a team almost 99% of the time, and playing real organized 5v5 basketball versus people that know what they're doing and are communicating. Anyway, after Season 4 came out, Swante went to Twitter and said, why is nobody talking about how they slowed the whole game down, at least on current gen? You feel even slower, especially on defense. What is wrong with these 2K devs? So, I've seen many people talk about this, although I don't play a lot of current gen, so I can't 100% tell you this was a change. A lot of people are saying that 2K slowed down the gameplay on current gen, which is just like, again, why did you do it? And if you did, whether you're against it or for it, why did 2K not tell us that they did that? Why? apply. Now, into rec, I'm going to give you guys a complaint about rec. Rico said right here, loading into a rec locker room with 1 or 2 AIs already in it is not fun. And then having to dashboard to hope a friend is in the lobby sucks. Please get rid of the AIs. Guys, I've played 5 games this season. And like I said, I'm not talking down on rec players because I play it myself. All 5 of those games were rec. I'm 5-0 so far. I loaded in the other day. I hadn't played in like 3 or 4 days because you guys know I have no reason to grind for level 40. No reason. I mean, I might hit it by the end of the season, but what I'm saying is I got on first lobby. I go in there. That's why I saved this picture, and there's an AI on my team in the lobby. Not like, you know, we got into the game, my teammate quick. In the lobby, bro. I dashboarded so fast. No, 2K. You're not catching me with that. No way. Why is it like that? You should always start the game with 5 teammates, 5 real teammates. Now, this last thing right here is crazy. It's gonna blow your guys' mind. Sony is finally leaving the PS4 behind in favor of the PS5. 23 new game trailers have been shown for PS5, 8 of them for PS4. So, PS4 is pretty much gone. Next year, we might not even see any PS4 games, but guess which game is going to be on PS4 next year? 2K23. We need to leave it behind by 2K25. I mean, I'm already knowing you guys can go back right now that 2K24 is going to be 2 consoles again, but 2K25 has to be just next gen. And I know that there's people that can't afford it and haven't got it yet, but that's like saying, why does 2K still not make 2K25 for PS3, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, we have to move on. Like, we have to move on, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully, we can get our community back at some point soon, but I just don't have faith in that for being 2K24. Guys, click on one of these 2 videos, drop a like if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button if you're new to my Matchbook, you've been plugged in, click one of these 2 videos. For real, I don't know why you're still listening to me. Click, and I'm out. Peace.
Both of them are infatuated with me, and then all our family trusts me. Father, Mother, I appreciate your time and thank you for coming here. I must say you work quickly. I can't believe you created a prototype in 2 days.
You better not have brought us here in order to see something useless. I believe that it's only fair to warn you I'm already biased against you because you're my husband's bastard son.
I believe I have something that would meet my expectations. I want my new store's key product to be cosmetics. Sadly, brand name matters more than quality when it comes to cosmetics, so it would be difficult to make it a single color in that market. I'm sure that's true. If I were selling an existing cosmetic, the intent of cosmetics is to make women beautiful. However, removing them takes the skin's oil off too. Without oil, the skin's moisture escapes, which dries the skin, causing it to suffer further damage.
Well, I can't deny that's the truth. You use cosmetics to enhance beauty inside them.
Exactly, there's a cost to it.
My son Canute is not a cook either,
What I'm aiming to do
but he thinks he is.
is a problem. That's just
He
my
has possible
Or, Sean, guess what?
Norway,
They can buy an oil!
England, Iceland, Great Northern Empire.
They can buy natural skin oil.
I'm not so sure.
I don't know how you the hell you harvest natural skin oil, but they can buy it.
It restores moisture to dry skin.
Because you can manage England.
But it does not matter, bro.
I admire your confidence, but I distrust your ability.
Because they can't play off of me.
Do you distrust my ability or your son's judgment?
2 good questions. Queen Emma. If I knew the answer to the first, I wouldn't doubt the second.
This is different.
Then allow me to prove both.
This product heals and protects the skin.
That's something like that.
Protects the skin. No matter how trouble your makeup can come. Next is moving to revolutionized cosmetics. Is it existing cosmetics? In addition to cosmetics.
Nigga, you got dirt. How the hell is it let me give you 30?
Do you like it then?
Spread out.
Look for survivors.
I'm still going to be keeping you fed.
I am Ealdorman Siegfried of Wessex, Your Highness. Wessex is the oldest of the Saxon bloodlines.
And does that make Wessex special?
It does indeed, sire. And does this. The House of Wessex is also exempt from paying royal taxes. That is a binding promise from King Ethelred.
Bro, scored 30 on a triple team.
What did your father do to procure such a general promise? Ealdorman Siegfried.
Saved the king in battle at York, sire.
At York? Indeed. Against who?
Against yourself, sire.
Keep this safe. Siegfried of Wessex. It's a relic of bygone time. You'll pay your taxes like everyone else.
Ealdorman Wulfjara of Sussex. Your Highness, surely you will intercede on my behalf. You are the thread that connects past and present, and know of the deep Saxon bonds. Godwin, when I challenged the Vikings on the bridge, do you recall the esteemed Ealdorman from Wessex at my side?
No,
Your Highness. I can attest with certainty that Ealdorman Stiggerfirst was not present.
Oh,
Your
wow.
Highness, I was unavailable. As I am to you now.
Have you been here before?
We're going on YT.
No. I'd only heard stories.
Wow. Almost dropped 40 on their niggas. Quadruple team had a game. Got double team for the first quarter. Triple team second quarter. Got quadruple team third quarter. And the whole team was basically guarding me fourth quarter. So like, the fuck? And I already almost dropped 50 on that nigga. Can't hate me, nigga. Get better.